Hello, I just wanted to explain Unit 1, Activity 6, and what exactly you were supposed to be summarizing. And I can understand where the confusion came from, so let's go through it. So as we're going through, this is your first article that you're going to practice using this organizer and summarizing with. You can download a PDF. I even included a video in the newsfeed about how to make those into a Google Doc in case you wanted to summarize or copy and paste some of the information. So this was the first article, and this was for practice that you were handing in here. And there was a reflection there, so you can hand in that information there. The second part of what you were working on is on this article. So now that you've had one, this is the second one that you're going to do.
Good morning, Panthers. Today is October.
So what I want you to do is, with this particular article, you're going to read it, you're going to have a first draft, and then you're going to make sure using this rubric that you meet all the criteria. So you're going to have a rough draft. And after looking over this, you're going to see if you can make any changes. So this assignment is handing in this article with a first and final draft and reflection, as well as a correct citation. You need to have APA citation, which is your references list for where this article came from. And it's not from this website, so the information is right there. You actually have to go to the original source to see how you can put all of that information and that URL into an APA citation. I think that's what you were asking based on your email. So that there was handing in two summaries, but just want to make sure that you're seeing. If you're asking about the annotated bibliography, that was a separate assignment connected to those. So an annotated bibliography, I actually in the newsfeed have an example of what it should look like. So you're going to be looking up information or sources on a topic that you choose. You're going to find up to 4 sources, and what you're going to be doing is providing an annotated bibliography for that. So what an annotated bibliography is in the content, I've put videos also in the newsfeed as well as an exemplar so you can see what it looks like. There's some information there. An annotated bibliography is a show that you, it's a document that you create so that you can show that you know about your sources, and you not only summarize what those sources are, but you evaluate them. And there's some examples within this activity. So I'm just going to show you going back to the. So when I click on your course homepage, I'm going to have to go back to Unit 1. So I'm going to scroll down. And in the newsfeed for Unit 1, Activity 6, here are all the pieces that I wanted you to be able to see. Here is an annotated bibliography. So it contains both the citation and APA format, and it also contains an evaluation of the source that you found. So I've asked you to find 4, but out of those, you're only going to do an annotated bibliography on one of the sources. So this is the annotation right there. That's an example of it. So it's the citation of a source, and then you evaluate the quality of the source and its relation to your topic. And that outline is provided in the content that I showed you. So going back to Unit 1, Activity 6, in this activity right here, there is all the information you need in order to know what goes into an annotated bibliography. So just to go through all of the assignments that are due in Unit 1, Activity 6, there was a summary and then a reflection. So I wanted to see what your summary was as well as those reflection questions. The next assignment that was due was doing a first draft and final draft on this article. and include all the criteria that's included down here. So first draft, final copy, any revisions that you made, a reflection based on this question, and a proper APA citation for that. And there's a link there to show you APA citation. You did it in a previous activity. The third thing that you're going to work on is pulling those two things together. So you're going to find your own sources on a topic of your choosing. You're going to find 4 articles or 4 websites that give you information on a topic that you choose. Out of those 4, you're going to do an annotated bibliography for one of them where you choose, you read it, and then you summarize it as well as evaluate it and provide an annotation for it. Okay, so I hope that helps a little bit more in terms of understanding.